You're going to learn a little something.
Really? Yes. How to kick up my feet, I guess.
Well, how about we learn about our scoreboard?
Moved.
Brian, look at my foot.
You went online, played along, and gave your points to your favorite team. And this week's online points go to the green team.
Now, there's the breakdown for our scores. Now it is, Phil, the moment we've all been waiting for.
Everyone has been waiting for this.
Are you ready?
Oh, I am ready.
Here it goes.
Okay, here we go. I don't know.
Simon Says it's time for tonight's event. Simon Says.
Nice. That was quite an entrance. I got to tell you, Simon, you are way cooler than Brian.
Thank you, Mike.
This is our only event where all of the Disney Channel teams will play at one time. 7 players will take the field from each team. Now tell them how it works, Simon.
Thanks, Phil. Okay, so Simon will say things like, Simon says, touch your head. Okay, and then he'll touch his head. Simon says, howl like a wolf. Exactly. Now, here's the catch. If I drop the Simon and only say, howl like a wolf. See, you can't do that, you're out.
Really?
Yeah, you're out. That fast. Boom. Just like that. So don't do that, because if you do, trust me, the game gets going so fast, you'll have to listen really well, and you're going to be out of there.
Okay, now the game will play out in 3 rounds. First, we'll shave it down to half the players, and then we'll drop down to our final 4. The final 4 will compete
Simon says, touch the floor.
for the top spot. But
Simon says,
we
go back.
all get points for their team.
Simon says, say Brian's super cool.
Brian is super cool.
I love being Simon. Simon says, get me a coffee.
Here's how tonight's points will break down. First place will receive 200 points, second will get 150, third will get 100, and fourth place will finish with 75 points.
Now, let's see what these players had to say about our main event.
Simon Says. Well, obviously it was started by a man named Simon.
Now, why can't it be Mark or Samuel or Z?
I don't know who Simon is. You know, I've been doing some practicing against myself. You know, so it's been called Pax Says.
Simon Says was actually, I think, created by a guy named Robert in Mongolia.
Who I'm guessing was very demanding.
There's one thing that you can do that will totally throw you off in Simon Says, and that's watch Brian.
He says one thing, he's doing another, he's catching you off guard. So when you're up there and he says, now jump up and down, you want to jump down, you're like, yes sir, yes, absolutely, Brian. Oh wait, no, Simon Says.
My strategy for Simon Says is just to do everything that Simon says.
If he says, move your right arm, don't move it.
If he says, Simon Says, get me some water, you're like, yes, sir.
If Simon says, pick your nose, I am listening to Simon. My mom definitely won't like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am standing here inside the Simon Says playing field. And here is Simon.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm loose.
Shall we take the podium?
Yes, I'm ready to go.
Let's do it. Here we go.
All right. Here. Simon Says. We're not starting yet. These are the rules. If Simon says it, you do it. If Simon doesn't say it, you don't do it, okay? So, let's have a little training session. Simon says, look up to the camera and say, we'll be right back.
The Homecoming King
Unstoppable.
has a new queen.
Miss Bonnie Rockwaller.
The Disney Channel games have returned.
Where are they? Where?
Brian,
Where are they?
relax. All right, Brian's pumped, the crowd is pumped, and these contestants are pumped. This is going to be exciting. Here we go. Simon Says.
Okay, you ready? Here we go. Simon Says, clap your hands once. Again. Bye.
Oh, Miley Cyrus. Oh, no. Miley Cyrus, the first one to go out, and Simon Says.
No, that's ridiculous.
Poor Miley.
Simon Says, everyone looks at me. If anyone doesn't look at me, you're out. Whoa! Simon Says, hands up. Simon Says, wave your hands. Simon Says, stop. Simon Says, wave your hands. Simon Says, stop. Hands down.
Up. Shin is out. Bila has gone out.
All right, let's start over. Hands down.
This is getting tough.
Oh, Simon says hands down. Simon says hands in front of you. Hands down. Hands down. Okay, Simon says hands up. Simon says hands down.
Let's see who's going to be next.
Hands up. Simon says hands up. Wave your hands.
Sydney is gone. Jake is gone. They're going to sit down and watch the rest of this from the sidelines.
Monique, Simon says come up to this spot. I want you where I can see you. Simon says look at me. Simon says look at me. Simon says put your hands down. Corbin Blue. Simon says walk towards me.
Corbin being called out.
Simon says stop. May I please have the item? Simon says dance like Corbin Blue.
Oh, now this should be fun. There he goes.
Simon says stop.
Wow. He certainly got the crowd going. Oh, what is this?
Simon says take the razor.
Hair clippers. It is hair clippers.
Simon says turn the clippers on. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I'm just kidding. Give it back. Give it back. Give it to me. Just give it to me. Simon says give me the razor.
Oh.
You're such a good sport. You're a good sport.
Oh, Corbin breathes a sigh of relief.
Okay, you can go back. Simon says you can go back. Thank you very much. Simon says hands in the air. Simon says hands down. Jog in place. Simon says jog in place.
Uh-oh. Now this could get tiring.
You two had your hands up, and I told you to put them down. You're gone!
You said like that!
Gone! Simon says you're gone!
Dylan and Moises, take a look at the replay. You'll see Dylan and Moises had the hands up. The hands were supposed to go down. They're going to sit down.
Simon says run. Simon says walk. Simon says run.
Who's going to be next?
Simon says walk. Simon says run. Walk. Run.
Oh, Roger
Simon says stop.
is going to take a seat. As you see, the field is narrowing.
Simon says take a step to your left.
Oh, he tried to get him. Tried to do the old left-right fake-out.
Step to your right. Okay, Simon says step to your left.
All right. The concentration is amazing.
May I have the, please?
Let's see what Brian has up his sleeve.
Simon says face right. Simon says walk forward.
Here we go.
Stop. 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 Simon says stop.
Oh,
Simon says about face. It means turn the other way. Simon says walk forward.
everybody seems to really be paying attention here. This is good.
Stop. Simon says stop. What does about face mean? Why are you talking to me? You're out.
Oh, no. Cole Sprouse answering the
Everybody
question,
come up
and
and
he's
face me.
gone.
Ah, jeez. Can it get any worse, huh?
Simon says everybody come up and face me.
I'll tell you, Brian Stepanek really has control of this crowd right now. With the pie in hand, what happens next?
Kyle, Simon says step forward.
Oh, boy. Kyle Massey being called to the front of the class.
Simon says take the pie. Hit Monique in the face with the pie.
Oh, is he going to do it?
Think about it. Think about it. Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
This is suspense.
Come on.
Will Kyle do it?
Kyle.
Does he stay in the game? That's what we're gonna find out.
Simon says stay tuned. We'll be back with more from the Disney Channel Games.
We're back at the Disney Channel Games, and Simon says it's time to do whatever Simon says. All right, here we are, back with Simon Says. Kyle has the pie.
Hit Monique in the face.
He's been asked to hit Monique in the face with the pie. Is he going to do
Are
it?
you gonna do it?
What does Kyle do? Oh, the crowd is chanting, do it. Can you believe this?
Okay, Simon says give me the pie back.
Oh.
Simon says take the pie.
Pressure back on.
Simon says Brenda, walk up to here.
He's calling out Brenda's song. It's Corey in the House versus Sweet Life.
Hit Brenda in the face with the pie. It'll be awesome. Okay, Simon says give me the pie back. Here you go. Thank you for the item. Simon says face right.
And look at that. The pressure is off.
Simon says walk forward. Simon says stop. Simon says about face all the way the other way. That's what about face means. Simon